anything that has a graphic on it because it kind of takes the attention off of you. You know what I mean? Like they're up there looking at your Iron Maiden T-shirt, like,
hey,
damn, that's a nice Iron Maiden. Yeah, you know, you're up there saying your best shit, and they're up there talking about, damn, I never saw a Wu-Tang shirt like that before.
Yeah.
Fuck you order that one from?
Exactly.
You know? And shit.
I might have to pull that up to you a little bit. I usually go about two fistfuls, maybe about a fistful, something like that.
Yeah, I'm fucking fidgety. I don't want to start bumping it. And I always sit back, so I might try to get.
Yeah, I'm like lucky. Like I can rotate him a little bit. But yeah, man, this is the show, dude. So I'm trying to build up little by little.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah, man.
Somebody doing something and shit. Motherfuckers don't want to do nothing.
And
sit around
and you got to thank the sponsor at the Reaper Show, Twitch TV.
Reaper, Twitch, shout out.
See, I'm not like big into it, like gaming and all that shit. And he has like a gaming channel and he monetizes and stuff. But yeah, if you're a fucking huge fan of that, go check it out.
I game and shit. I love gaming, but I kind of go through these spurts. It's like you can't get me off that motherfucker for a week or two, and then it's like,
I play like a little bit, like when I would go to like my friend's house as a kid, but that was never really my thing.
I hate little kids talking shit on Call of Duty. Like I gotta mute everybody, man. Cause I don't.
They go hard.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you guys suck. And I was like, shut the fuck up.
It's crazy how aggressive an 11-year-old will say the N-word with a hard R.
Oh, they
hard.
It's hard.
You know, like you're like, fuck you.
I dropping N-bombs on me. Like, motherfucker. If we was in person, you know, I might take the charge and choke the shit out your little ass.
Shit, nowadays you can get away with it. If he called you that, you get away with that shit. You choke the motherfucker out.
It's like, God
damn. That's
damn.
hilarious.
This shit is funny, bro. There's some motherfuckers, you know, they try to get your goat, you know. It's like, I can't let you do that. I'm not gonna let you turn me racist and shit, try to say shit back to you, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, fuck you. I got some white friends I fuck with.
Yeah, dude, it's so fucking ridiculous right now.
Yeah, like, what's this fucking race war shit, dude? Like, how the fuck you gonna know what side anybody's on? Because you got fucking Tim Scott in the Republican Party and all these people. Like, people can't.
You got the Hodge twins, or whoever they are. Those two guys.
And then we got all the white people on the side of, you know, righteousness and Black Lives Matters or what have you. So it's like how the fuck you gonna know a race war? Like, I can see if it was like all white people against all black people or all people of color, because now you can tell.
Yeah.
And shit, for the most part, except for some light skinned Latinxes and some light skinned black people. But you know, like, now it's like, we're gonna play shirts and skins and shit. It's gonna have to it's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be some way to tell.
It's pretty much the fucking red and the blue.
Yeah, but you don't know who's wearing what.
But then also, like, you got a lot of people who really don't give a shit about the political climate.
Yeah, some people gonna play whatever side's best for them and shit.
To me, like, I just don't like. I feel bad for the people that let it consume their life. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it's in your face, but
I just kind of shrug my shoulders, shake my head, and continue on my day. Like, oh, that sucks, and that's about it.
You gotta be a miserable fucker, man, to want to go start a race war.
Yeah. It's like
pick
up a hobby.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You got nothing to do.
Like, that's what, like, dude, the people that fucking
go build a shed.
The people I see on the corner of Military Cutoff out there with like the Trump signs, and it's like, y'all, this is really the only thing that y'all got going on right now.
I closed my Bank of America account because they let those fuckers protest out, or they let them stomp out there and shit. Like, fuck you. You're supposed to be apolitical and shit. You're letting, you know.
Yeah, dude, especially banking establishments.
Yeah,
Jesus
it's like,
Christ.
What the fuck are you thinking about? Fuck you.
That's dangerous. That's kind of scary.
And then all of a sudden, like, Bank of America's funny because they'll like, they'll fuck you, and then when you start like, well, listen, I'm gonna close my account,
Mhm.
then they want to be like personable,
Be like,
sending you emails and calling you
what,
and shit.
what did we do?
It's like, well, we know we hate to lose your business. Well, act in a way as if you want to retain my business.
That's so impersonal.
You know, it's like fuck.
It's just a
People don't
there's
like
a number to them.
that law that Dianne Feinstein passed back when right after the housing crash, and banks were like doing all that taking advantage of people and shit.
Yeah,
Like
predatory loans and shit like that.
Yeah, in like 2010 or somewhere in that area, man, they made like $55 billion in overdraft fees.
I saw that. I said on there it's like however many billions, like you said, and it's like off of people who literally had no money.
Overdraft fees.
You made billions off people who literally had no money. That is fucking insane.
Like I'm like,
it doesn't even make, you can't even believe it, but it's true.
I zeroed out my account, took all the money out of Bank of America and put it somewhere else. Excuse me, I get an alert on my phone and my account's in the negative. Why is my account in the negative? And I'm looking through it on the app, and it's like, oh, well, they paid this bill. It's like, there was no money there. Why'd you pay the goddamn bill?
Yeah,
you know,
you have overdraft fee, or protection.
No, that's the whole point. Don't fucking pay.
It's supposed to block it.
It's like, if there's no money there, don't give them any goddamn money. There's no money there.
That's why I like I think it was First Citizens, and I had a thing on there where it would it physically would not let you overdraft.
Well, until 2016, after they came in and started reversing everything that got done in those 8 years, you know, that was one of the laws in that Feinstein, that banking law was, if there's a bill that comes in for $45 and they only have $5 in their account, don't pay the bill. Leave that between the merchant and the person that's paying the bill.
Yeah.
Don't take it upon yourself to pay the bill, and now he owes you $40 plus the overdraft fee.
Because I feel like, you know, people, it's, like you said, because, you know, maybe someone was meant to let that run out.
Right.
Or meant to, they don't want to use it anymore.
Right, maybe I don't want to pay the bill.
Because if it was important, they would have paid it. You know what I mean? You would have paid it.
Yeah. It's like, I don't want to pay the bill.
just cancel it.
Right, and so I'm telling them on the phone, I'm like, well, why did you pay it if there was no money there to pay it? Oh, well, you know, the overdraft protect. I said, overdraft? There was nothing to draft. So how can you overdraft nothing that's there? Like, you're being a fucking loan shark. Nobody came to you for a loan. So now I got to pay the bill. What the bill cost, and then, you know, their overdraft fee. So I was like, you know what, fuck you.
Yeah.
Take my money out of here.
That's definitely not an establishment I would do business with.
Right. And it's not that, like, I can understand, you don't have the money, they pay something before you pay. But I didn't ask you to. That's the whole thing with me. You know, it's
I feel like they're going to change that eventually.
They will, because
but after it's fucked a million people.
Oh, they made a lot of money in the last 3 years and change after they repealed that law, basically gutted the law.
Yeah.
You know, who was it? Bernie Sanders and Dianne Feinstein. A bunch of them worked on that banking stuff, man, because they were like giving people $200,000 to buy a house, and these fucking people worked at McDonald's 26 hours a week.
There was a documentary or something along the others of that, and it's fucked up.
Like,
it's like you knew damn well that house was gonna get foreclosed on, and you were gonna get it.
Right. You know, it's like, how the fuck do you justify giving somebody that's making $7.25 an hour, 26 hours a week, a $200,000 loan on a home?
Yeah, and then it's like, you know, odds are that person isn't very bright.
And I was getting ready to move to that side of it.
And they know that. They know that.
It's like, why the fuck would you go in and buy a house and you don't even work a full 40? But black people do that shit. I don't know about white people, but black people do that shit. They'll sit there, count their goddamn hours. They're like, well, shit, I got 40 hours this week. And that shit'll be spent before the check get there. They be guessing how much tax gonna come out and shit.
That's funny.
Well, last time I worked 28 hours, they took out $50 of tax.
Yeah, it all shit. When I work more than 50 hours, they take
All
out
dumps into tax.
Oh my god.
But like, if you gotta count your goddamn hours times if you gotta count your money for your next check, you need another goddamn job.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Seriously. You know?
That's like when I see people working at, and I mean, no offense, but kind of, when I say this to them people, like, try harder in life. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, really, that's the best you can do. Really. That's the best you can do.
I've seen people really downtrodden.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, whoa, yeah. But it's like, okay, well, you bust your ass to get to Myrtle Beach to a goddamn party.
Yeah.
But it was too complicated for you to get 3 miles across town to an interview that would have stepped you up in life. You know?
Yeah.
All these, like, everybody's 330 million Americans. You think everybody don't wake up every day and encounter an issue? Some people have more money than others that they can pay for that issue to go away or pay for that issue to be taken care of. But like, everybody has problems.
Dude, my grandpa said the exact same thing. He goes, don't get it twisted, you know. He's like, everybody has problems. It might not be the same problems as you and I have, but everybody's got a problem.
You know, having money is not everything, but not having it is.
Yeah, that's what I said. They said money isn't everything. We'll run out of it.
Oh,
run out of
it. Right.
Yeah.
You know,
I'll take it.
You gotta be a bad motherfucker. Motherfuckers run out of money and rob a church.
Yeah, people really panic. It's crazy, man.
And it's
like me, I'll figure it out. I just make that shit work.
I used to be like that, man. I'd be all caught up in my feelings and like in my mind, like what the fuck? And then one day it came to me, like, humans are the only mammals that made money a necessity. Every other animal fucking, you know, I mean, outside of us not having fur, some motherfuckers even got fur. You know,
I got a buddy of mine. He's got the fucking Austin Powers. It's so bad. It's hilarious.
Fuck, how you get an afro on your back?
Rug.
You need an edge up on your back. You know, it's like, but outside of like fur, other animals like make a way to live. That's what I like shows like Alone. Did you watch that show?
Oh yeah.
That's like I want to do some shit like that. Like just,
I don't.
I don't. Man, fuck that, bro. I'll do that shit. Like,
I mean, if there was some money involved.
I mean.
Yeah, but.
There is money. Like they win like $250,000 at the end of that
shit. But just to do it, nah.
I'd do it if I got a bad back, get out there and fuck my back up. I'd be mad and shit, be pushing the button, being pissed on myself or something.
They had that, I remember that Naked and Afraid show, that girl was sitting around making straw hats. And the guy was like, "Oh, you're just gonna sit around all day and make straw hats?" He goes, he's like, "You're so useless. You're such a useless woman sitting around making straw hats."
They do a lot of that for dramatic effect.
And then 3 days later, he got the worst sunburn of his life and had to leave. You know, she was the smart one, sitting there making shade. And she knew that was gonna happen. You know, come day 3, he was like, "I'm done. You gotta get me out of here." And she was like,
"Yeah,
try to tell you, motherfucker."
I was watching that. I like watching that, man. But I'm like, how the fuck do you get dropped off with a knife and a belt with tools and no goddamn clothes or at least some goddamn shoes?
Yeah.
Right. But then I get mad because, like, it's all for dramatic effect, dude. Because the first thing I'm gonna do if you drop me somewhere with no shoes is I'm gonna skin a tree, get some bark, and make me some sandals.
Yeah. Especially, and now if you're on a beach, maybe that's different, but in the woods or in the mountains, nah, you got to fucking have shoes.
I'm sorry for all you tree huggers out there. There's billions of trees. There's only one me. That motherfucking tree would be all right. I'm gonna make me some shoes right out of some bark and shit, some vines, some bark, and cover up my loins.
Nah, I'm not. I don't know. I've never been big on like those Survivor shows.
I like those shits.
I've watched a few. I don't know why that one episode stuck out to me.
They get too dramatic with it. Like Alone was good the first season, and then as it went on, they started getting all dramatic. I had this one guy on there, man, like all that motherfucker did was talk about his wife. I mean, this motherfucker could have gotten chased through the goddamn woods by a bear, a wolf, and a wolverine or some shit like that. And at the end of it, he'd have been like, and I really miss Barbara. And it's like, how motherfucker, the bear's eating your ass. This motherfucker talking about, tell Barbara I love her. Yeah. It's like, man, look, Barbara must have cheated on his ass or something, because that motherfucker left so he could go home and see Barbara. He had a whole camp.
That's fucking, dude, that's insane.
This motherfucker had checkerboards and dart, all kind of shit set up. Like,
he must be scared of his wife.
He was setting that shit up. Barbara was probably out there hoeing. He probably met Barbara when she was hoeing, and now he's worried about her. You know, you can't leave certain people for too long, men and women.
She was probably the first person who would ever fuck him twice, and he married the bitch.
That motherfucker crazy. I'm like, look, fuck that, Barbara. I bet Barbara better go get a restraining order and divorce his ass while he gone, because that motherfucker will choke the shit out of her ass if she gotta leave him. That motherfucker crazy.
Oh my god. I got an uncle, and I don't give a fuck if he watches this show. He knows what he did. My aunt was gonna leave his ass, and he fucking he took his truck and rammed the gate at her. Dude, they got like a whole booth, and this really happened. They had like a whole booth and everything with the gate and the guard, and this motherfucker, he was up there and he
private community?
No, where she worked at.
She worked at a big plant. Do crazy shit like that. Oh, fuck. Damn, boy, I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. He came in and he goes, I need to see my wife. She was like, nah, don't let him in. And he rammed the gate.
See, black dudes get past the gate because the security guard be scared. Now, you know you weren't supposed to let his ass in here and shit in the first goddamn place. That's how a black dude get in there. They ain't gonna let the white dude in. He gonna run his truck through the gate.
Yeah, he'll come back there and kill all of you.
I got a crazy ass cousin, right? Fuck it. I got a lot of cousins, so you won't know who he is.
Yeah,
motherfucker can't read. This motherfucker cannot read or write.
That was pretty specific. Dave, you know who I'm talking about.
This motherfucker can't read or write. Like, they pushed him through school because every year he won the state championships in cross country running. That's a whole nother story. I don't know. It might all fit together because he ended up marrying an African woman.
There's no time limit on this show. Shit, Tao, me and her did like a 3-hour show.
Hey,
one night,
bro. So
that was fucking a long show.
This dude, my cousin, man, motherfucker was an outstanding cross country runner and shit. So they pushed him through high school, and this was back in the 60s, man, and my family, they culture shocked the fuck out of us, dude, because we were all born in New York City, all born in the 60s, 70s in New York. Everybody knows what was happening in New York in the 60s and 70s. But they put our ass in the most lily white schools that you could fucking think of. And it's like, how the fuck do you take a kid out of New York City, out of that urban jungle, and put him out here in with the Waltons? You know what I mean? So, anyhow.
Yes, I know what you mean.
A bunch of Bloods and Crips running around with the Waltons. Jimbo, yeah, okay, motherfucker.
That's hilarious.
So, this motherfucker can't read or write, whatever, you know. And he was a Sunday school dropout. Motherfucker would go to school, go to church, meet a woman. After you meet the woman, the motherfucker stop going to church. Right? That's fucked up. You treat church like a club.
That's one thing I've never ever done or considered is picking up a chick at church. Man, are you a psycho? Them
freaks at church. That's why they at church.
That's true. They are exactly where they need to be.
Shit. So this mug goes messes with this woman. She finds out that he can't read or write or whatever. So they once they found out that about him, they pretty much was done with him. Good guy, man. I mean, kept a job and shit. And I've kept 2 or 3 goddamn jobs. But good with money. Couldn't read, write, count. and chick said she was gonna leave him. It was a king size bed. Or she cheated on him. So I believe she cheated on him or something, right? Or what have you. Then she didn't want to be with him at king size bed. So this motherfucker goes, he couldn't get the bed out the house by himself, so he went and rented a chainsaw and cut the motherfucker up.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I'm like, man, people, man, listen, man, you don't play with people's heart, man. People,
Dude,
listen, I watch.
I've seen some crazy shit because someone got their heart broken.
Man, I watch Dateline every weekend, bro. I'm bored.
My dad loves Dateline.
I'm bored
He
as hell.
watches it
Like, I look
all the
forward to
time.
watching that shit on Friday nights, man.
The Dateline mystery.
Dateline and another 48.
I like
first
the first
48.
48. I
First
love the
48,
first
not
48.
another 40. First 48. Yeah, that's funny shit.
They
Them
do.
motherfuckers start snitching.
I like that Tom Segura bit where they go in there and they're like, they try to like work the interrogation room. He's like, "You're not a lawyer, man. Fucking lawyer up." He's like, "You're not built for that shit." And he goes, they ask him weird questions like, "Hey man, were you wearing a shirt last Tuesday?" And they're like, "Yeah, I stabbed that guy in the face." And you're like, "God damn."
Yeah, like,
lie. You can murder someone, but you can't lie for 5 minutes.
and everybody's seeing this shit.
Yeah.
So you know they know when you go in there and ask you. Police know the questions to the police know the answers to the questions they ask you before they ask you.
And they're going like they write it down, they remember it, and like you probably in there high or still drunk, and you trying to do they fuck your words up again.
6 camera angles
like I said,
and shit.
You ain't built for that shit.
got-
Lawyer up.
They got the camera from the gas station, the building across the street. Somebody had
they
their
already
cell
know you did it.
phone on.
They already know you did it.
This
They
shit.
just want to hear you say it.
Motherfucker, I ain't saying shit. That wasn't even me.
Yeah.
I had a blackout episode. Where the psychologist at? Psychiatrist, somebody.
Yeah. Shit.
Fuck that. I'm not built that. You gonna have to put me. I'm going straight. I'm pleading insanity. I need to go to the mental ward.
Yeah. My damn good ass criminal lawyer that I had here in Wilmington. He's judge now.
Who'd you have?
Frank Jones.
Okay.
Shout out to Frank Jones. What a guy.
Shout out to Andrew Waters. He's a good criminal lawyer. So. I wouldn't know. I just heard about the shit. You know. You know.
I have some friends who told me.
I heard about this shit. There's somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows something about it. And shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, we had a good time Friday. That was fun and shit.
Dude, I had a fucking blast Friday night.
Yeah, man.
Dude, that ILM Comedy Kickback. What if I do? I promoted the shit out of it.
Shout out to Sean McAdams.
Dude.
Shout out to the Barzar.
They fucking killed it. Everybody killed it.
Yeah,
We had
man.
a good fucking night. Shit, I got the video of my set on my YouTube channel.
I gotta start doing some audio or video, man. But whenever I know that I'm recording myself, which I mean, fucking like that sounds stupid. Like who doesn't know they're recording themselves unless you're that high and shit. But you know, it's like I feel flat. I feel like the camera's on and I'm performing for the camera.
Yeah.
I gotta find that groove where I'm just like I still come out and do my thing no matter what's going on around me, and that sometimes that requires a little bit of alcohol.
Oh, I'm always gonna Friday night, I had like 2 beers, maybe a beer and a half before I went up on stage, and I was sharp. I had a lot of energy.
I had a
Friday night.
What I have?
Last night at the mic, I was fucking hammered by the time I was done.
I didn't stay.
I was, dude.
I left.
I
Man.
didn't write my name down. I came up and told the host. I was like, "Hey, let me just go up after Cam." And then he left and told Sean to take over and didn't tell Sean. And then fucking Yoko Ono went up there and sang the saddest, weirdest songs I've ever heard in my life. And then I had to follow that.
Shout out to the Barzar again, man, for the open mic. But that's boy, you got to be a special kind of patient to deal with that. You know?
That's why I just got, dude. I was like, I'm gonna get drunk.
Yeah, I don't, man, because I don't. I'm like Larry David, like one of the most brilliant comedic writers that you could ever that's ever lived, you know, but he could not really do stand-up because
a lot of people like that.
It was like, he's like, I'm trying to do my shit, you're out there talking, shut the fuck up. Like, he would lose it, he'd go ape shit. I watched these documentaries.
They say Chris Farley wasn't that good at stand-up.
Chris Farley.
And to me, I think he's the funniest motherfucker ever. And he's the funniest motherfucker ever. And they say he couldn't do stand-up.
Yeah, he was.
He didn't have to. That's the thing.
I mean,
he was just always like that.
I mean, Eddie Murphy, he did, like, Eddie Murphy has, of course, Delirious and Raw. And then there was another one a lot of people don't know about, which was actually Delirious first, before they made the one in the red suit Delirious.
Yeah.
It was crazy, like, back in the 80s when all of that was really, like, happening and coming out on cassette tapes and albums. He had a cassette called Eddie Murphy, and it was Delirious, I believe. He had the little Roger Thomas afro and shit with the rose in his ear.
Mm-hmm.
That was a funny tape. That was a funny little piece he put together. I guess but been a bunch of stuff from like the it wasn't the Improv. They wouldn't let Eddie Murphy perform at the Improv in New York. Said it was too dirty. Yeah, the Improv didn't like.
Oh, I guess back then
they didn't like dirty shit. And I think it was a comic strip or something, and he did a whole, like, put a tape together, then he did Delirious and then Raw. Yeah. But, like, outside of those three, you know, if you didn't follow him, if you don't follow Eddie on the underground set, you can get to LA and watch him do some stuff here and there, or come to get to New York. Same thing with Seinfeld, you know.
He performed, he's doing it. Dude, Eddie Murphy's actually doing the rounds again. Well, not now, but.
Oh yeah, I heard he's gonna get back up there again.
He was doing the circuit, I know that.
I heard because he's warming up.
Yeah, he wants to do it.
I heard he's warming up for a special, you know, but like outside of like underground and you know, little spots that you and I would be in, Eddie didn't do a lot of stuff, you know, like.
That's true.
Now Richard Pryor, yeah, Dave Chappelle, yeah.
Dude,
like these guys are like relentless.
Dave Chappelle is my favorite comedian of all time.
He's relentless, like.
And then it's Doug Stanhope.
You know. Oh, I mean, there's so many, man. Shout out to the ladies, like.
You can't even make a Mount Rushmore. You can't even put a forehead on comedy. There's no fucking way. There's too many people.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to the ladies.
Hicks,
I mean,
Sam Kinison and from the fucking 90s and shit, like, dude.
I mean, Judy Carter. The ladies, Sarah Silverman. Oh, yeah. She's ridiculous.
She revolutionized comedy for women.
Tig Notaro, you know. I mean, shit. Then fucking Samore and Nikki. I didn't think Nikki was all right.
Pat right now and fucking Linnell.
Linnell, yeah, Linnell's
fucking hilarious.
Linnell's been around for a while. Linnell used to host BET Comic View, you know, back in the day, man. That was, you know, back in the day, we didn't have a lot of urban. What's the fucking politically correct word? Fuck that. Like
it doesn't, dude.
It did, like,
dude, I keep trying to tell people. I'm like, dude, that's the like.
Yeah.
That's literally, dude. I don't care what you say on the show.
You know, they didn't have a lot of urban comedy outlets. That's how Def Comedy Jam and BET Comic View came about. You know, but like Linnell was on that, and then you had what's the guy with the red hair? I forget. Oh my God, I can't forget. Jeez, I mean, you know how many people I've seen. Damon Wayans quit doing stand-up. He was ridiculous. He was out of all of the Wayans brothers, I think I would have to say Keenan first, because Keenan writes. Oh my God, you ever see Keenan do stand-up?
No.
Keenan's good. He's ridiculous. And then I would say Damon, and I don't know. Kim's good. Kim Wayans is good.
Yeah.
And you know Sean and Marlon. I think they're more actors and comics.
I want to see. Now fucking got me stoned. I'm having an moment.
Shit, man. You won't be stoned long. Or goddamn pot on last.
Dude, you're talking about this book right here.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna plug it. This book's really fucking good. Save Talent, Running the Light. Book is, dude, go get the fucking book.
Yeah, it's one of the 21 books that every comic should have in there.
He is actually performing at the bazaar. When is it? December 12th.
Seriously? Save Talent?
Did Sean already put the
Oh,
flyer
I gotta
out?
get my book and get a fucking autograph.
Dude,
I sound like a little bitch.
I got the no, for real, I got the signed copy off of his fucking
website.
Yeah, if you get the book, get off his website. He keeps he keeps more of the money than fucking Amazon will fucking.
I'm gonna have to get two. I'll get one off of his website. I'll get two off of his website, but I want him to sign one in person. I'll be like a little bitch taking pictures and shit.
Dude, I'm telling you, this book is, dude, it's really fun. Dude, the fucking people that Doug Stanhope, Ron White, dude,
I don't
the
get.
Denver Post, dude, they fucking. Oh yeah, and the forward is by Kyle Kinane, and he's crushing it right now in comedy.
I mean,
I'm saying, this
growing
book
up in the Northeast, I was never starstruck. You see these people on the street, man. You know, Wu-Tang. Those guys like 30 minutes from me, and you know.
I don't like
it's
freak
just-
out, but I'll say what's up.
I mean, it's just like y'all don't know what mood they're in. They don't know what mood I'm in. Let's just, you know, hey, what's happening? I'll see you. You know. To me, it's like celebrities should be running up to us, thanking us because we spend our goddamn
You
money.
fucking as a reason why they're living
Exactly.
pretty well.
You know, but I don't get too starstruck. Probably Denzel. I act like a little bitch if I saw Denzel. Like, Denzel!
Or Morgan Freeman.
Denzel!
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman.
I would.
I wouldn't
I would be
flip like
just
I
please-
would over Denzel.
I would ask him like, dude, will you please say my name?
You know, but any fucking comic and like a comedian, dude,
Yeah.
I'm like, let me get a selfie.
Oh, if I saw Dave Chappelle, I'd lose my mind.
Oh yeah,
I would lose my mind if I saw Dave.
Dave.
Chappelle. It would be so hard not to yell out a line from a show, but I know he hates that so much.
Dave, DL, Bill Burr.
Oh, dude, yes.
Like, how do you talk to these guys?
They are literal These guys are planets. You know what I mean?
It's like I don't like.
Same thing about like, dude, if I saw Joe Rogan or fucking, if I saw Alex Jones, oh my god, if I saw Alex Jones, I would lose my shit.
I would lose my shit because I think me and him would tussle a little bit. Man, you stop talking so goddamn loud and yelling. I'm right here.
Dude, oh god, he's aggressive.
Yeah, but like you don't
I
have to
think
stop you talking to me like that. Like it's gonna be something.
I want to, dude.
You might kick my ass, but
I really think like most of it's like just for show. Like I think he's just like the master troll.
You're gonna have a heart attack. You keep going at that speed.
I feel like he believe like there's some shit going on, but
ain't this a bitch? I gotta piss in the middle of a show.
you can go right out there.
You know
piss off the damn.
Oh.